What is up, guys? TA got Kicks 89 here, back with another shoe unboxing video for you today. We have got a pair of Nike SBs that I got from the 30% sale that Showroom was having. So if you're wondering why my finger has indelible ink, it's because just yesterday, from the date recording today, Malaysians from 6 states voted for representatives to represent the people in the state assembly. Long story short, if you showed this, you get 30% off Nike SB Huff and Vans, just exclusively at Showroom KL and also Showroom JB. So let's not get too much into the plastic. Let's get into my first ever striped box or multicolored box era Nike SB, and this is the Nike SB Pawnshop. Official colorway is black metallic gold, and you can see that it has Nike SB Dunk High OG QS. OG and QS means things here, but QS basically means that this is a quick strike, so it's usually a collaboration with a skateboarding brand. So if you notice, like the whole stripy box, I just noticed that it has like the Sandy Bodecker eBay vibes on it. So let's just get into the shoe, and this is what you get when you open the box. So is this the left bag? This is the left bag. Let's take out both and we'll talk about them both shortly. But yeah, guys, so I got myself a pair of the Pawnshop Nike Dunk Highs. Pawnshop is a brand started by Donovan and his father Anthony, out from Covina, California. He skates for FA and also hockey. But this is one of the most interesting material choices on a Dunk High SB, and also its construction, hint hint, is also one that I was very drawn into. So you guys know what a Dunk High Pro looks like. The reason why it says High OG instead of a High Pro is because it has the OG tooling. Basically, it means that this doesn't have the whole Nike cutout in the middle right there, and the sole is exactly one that you would find on the current Dunk. Like, just basically your Panda Dunks have this sole essentially. This sole obviously doesn't offer as great impact protection apparently because it doesn't have the cutout, which reduces compression whatsoever, but it's what the old heads used to skate back in the day, and I think it just works. And it's nice to have this old sole coming back. Old sole, get it? So the material choice on this Dunk High, before I go into that, I just want to note why this is also an OG. So basically there are no lace flaps, just because you usually have that for the standard Dunk Pros. Also notice just like a little bit of a defect there, but that's fine. So basically this doesn't have the lace protectors, so your laces will be prone to kickflip abrasion in that area, and also doesn't have the turn and stitch style of a regular Nike Dunk High Pro SB. Instead, you can see the materials peeking through and all that. Aside from that, that is what makes it an OG style Nike Dunk High. The material choice, let's get into that, is stiff as hell. Interesting choice because this shoe is inspired by workwear boots, because what's his name, Donovan and his father Anthony are all into custom culture. They like modifying bikes and stuff, and Pawnshop was basically inspired by custom culture. So just makes sense to have something that is like a little bit more durable and just stands time. But it's interesting to note that although the shoe does have like a slightly stiff feel to it, it does flex quite easily, and as you can see from the toe itself, which I'll get into later, it is not that bad, but it just requires a little bit of a break in time. And I think, hey, for a shoe that hopefully will last for a little while, if you're not skateboarding it, why not? Another interesting thing to note is that instead of just the punch out holes, you have these lace aglets or eyelets running all the way up. Even on the loose flap, you also get lace aglets, except on the inside here, you just get punch out holes and the top aglet. This gold aglet is the main story behind the shoe. So basically, Donovan's dad, Anthony, pawned his father's, Anthony's dad's gold ring to buy Donovan's first Alien Workshop skateboard. So that just is kind of like a little throwback to the hustle and grind that they had to go through to just even get a skateboard back in the day. Now he obviously rides for Abe's company and whatnot. Behind the flap, there is no inscription or writing. It would have been nice if they did a little bit of a storytelling here, but then again, I think that would be too much of an overkill. You've got some like gold wings here, and I think that's just really the whole custom culture thing and whatsoever. On the back, you get same stiff leather with a pull tab, and you get some gold stitching. Same thing on this side. What's interesting to note is with the laces, I'm about to get into the laces, comes with oh, they just came undone. Gold aglets. Sorry, that's a little bit too close. Gold aglets, no Nike branding, right? Yeah, so gold aglets, and all three of the laces come with the same gold aglets. So wait, oh, you get a spare black lace. No, that's not the spare black lace, sorry. So on this side, on the right shoe, you have this Timberland inspired one with gold aglets, and you've got the color that will correspond to the color that you'll get, which is a slightly darker brown hue, similar to this when this rubs off. Also having gold aglets as well. So that's, and yeah, this workwear material on the tongue is a little bit stiff, but I think it will wear in over time and just adds the whole like custom culture, basically workwear culture surrounding the idea and design of this boot. You get a Nike Pawnshop tag right there at the tongue. On the back, you have exactly what I showed you: Old Soul, Pawnshop Skate Co., established in Covina, California, established in 2010. Old Soul. On the back of the tongue, you have a dark brown, which also matches almost with the lining of the heel. And the lining of the heel and the collar is this, I think it's authentic suede. I think it's real suede. It's suede, and this brown part here is also just suede. And another something that I just picked out, but also what makes it an OG is also the fact that you have the size tag sewn in to the sidewall here, as opposed to it being one of the flappy loose size tags from in here. So I think that just kind of adds to the flavor of the shoe. On the insole, you have on this side a Nike SB. Sorry, just gotta pull this up. You have on this side a Nike SB, black, nothing in there, with the zoomer in the back and the pour-on insert on the forefoot. And on the right side, you have the Pawnshop Co. branding just right there, Covina, California, just right there, and it's black, no graphics on the top side or the top part of the insole. And that brings it now to the laces are also like a nice little SB style thickness that I like. There's just something like, it brings me back to the days where Nike SB had Kevlar laces in there. So that would have been nice to see if they had those come back, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So that takes it to the outsole now, midsole, I guess. So it's this off-white sail midsole with some black stitching, and basically the black bottom, which is just the tried and true Dunk outsole. So I think that is just a really quick look into the Pawnshop Skate Co Nike SB Dunk High OG. And this was a no-brainer for me because I wanted to pick it up at the retail price here in Malaysia is $589. 30%, it brings it down to $439, and I said, why not? And I saw that there are only 2 sizes left, so I just got, there's only 1 size left now. One size US 9.5 left now. So really interesting shoe. I love the storytelling behind it. I love the hustle and grind storytelling behind it. I love that this wears away, this wears away. You can check out other YouTubers on what it looks like when the toe cap wears away. You can also find pictures on it on Nike SB's official website. And that takes care of the Pawnshop Nike Dunk High Pro Donovan and Anthony I want to say Piscopo, sorry, but just Donovan and Anthony's a skate shop brand out in Covina, California. This is TJ Got Kicks 89, the Dunk High workwear boot. I just love this shoe. Checking in, checking out. See you guys at the next one. Peace.